Kia ora. This is the first video about the Kupu Ka tahi. In this video, I'll be talking about the rerenga Kupu Kātahi Anō Ka. I'm going to start by revisiting the tohu that we've covered so far. I do want to add that these tohu are sometimes interchangeable with past, present and future, but for now we will talk about them under these terms. So in this diagram we have our 6 tohu starting with the 3 past tense markers, I, ite and kua, our 2 present tense markers, kei te and e ana, and the future tense marker o tohu which is ka. I've dropped the English grammar terms in here too, if you're interested in learning them. In this video, I'd like to introduce you to a new phrase, Kātahi Anō Ka. This also sits within the past tense, but it is used to talk about something that has recently happened. Kātahi Anō Ka can be used in a couple of other ways, which I'll also talk about. Kātahi Anō Ka can be used in a few different ways, and here are some examples. Number 1, when you want to say something has just happened. Number 2, to say something has happened for the first time. And number 3, to say something has finally happened. All 3 of these examples sit in the past tense. The first way to use the phrase Kātahi Anō Ka is to say when something has just happened, as in, I just woke up. When we use the phrase in this way, it sits in the recent past. It's still in the past, but it only just happened. For this example, Kātahi Anō Ka is called the recent past. Here's how the sentence structure works. We'll use the example here, I just woke up. The sentence starts with Kātahi Anō. Just like we use with other tohu in our reremahi, they go at the start of the sentence. This is followed by the kaimahi, the one who has just completed the action. In this rerenga kōrero, it's I, or ahau. Then we add the second part of the phrase, which is ka, and then the tūmahi, the action word, which is to wake up, or oho. The complete sentence, Kātahi anō ahau ka oho. I just woke up. If you were using a tūmahi whiti, like hoko, for example, which means to buy, we would use the same structure as with the reremahi whiti. Let's say I just bought a scarf. Let's build that sentence now, starting with Kātahi anō ahau ka hoko, I just bought. At the end of the sentence, we're going to have a scarf, which is tētahi kāmeta. Now we need to think about the word that joins the 2 parts of the sentence, the pūhono. Because we've used a tūmahi whiti, the pūhono is going to be I. Kātahi anō ahau ka hoko I tētahi kāmeta. I just bought a scarf. Here's a few more examples. I've got the sentence structure at the top as a reminder. Kātahi anō followed by the kaimahi, and then ka followed by the tūmahi. Kātahi anō te pēpi ka oho. Kātahi anō ngā manuhiri ka tae mai. Kātahi anō te manu ka rere atu. I've added the translations here to show you what the sentences mean. The second way to use Kātahi Anō Ka is to say something has happened for the first time. The sentence structure doesn't change, but the meaning of the sentence in English really depends on the context or the situation. Let's look at the first example. Kātahi anō te tama ka eke hoiho. The boy rode a horse for the first time. I suppose it really depends on the subject of the conversation, how you would translate that. The second example, Kātahi Anō Te rata ka hua. The rata tree has flowered for the first time. In the context of the tree flowering, it's fair to assume that in this instance, in this context, Kātahi Anō Ka is referring to something that's happened for the first time. Kātahi Anō Te rata ka hua. Here's some examples of Kātahi Anō Ka when it's used to say something has happened for the first time. Kātahi anō a Hemi ka haere atu ki Hawaii. Hemi has gone to Hawaii for the first time. Kātahi anō ahau ka mātakitaki I te kiriata. And kātahi anō te kai kōrero ka kōrero ki ngā manuhiri. The speaker has spoken to the guests for the first time. The third way to use Kātahi Anō Ka is to say something has finally happened. Again, the sentence structure doesn't change, but the meaning of the sentence in English depends on the situation. The examples here, Kātahi anō te hui ka tīmata. If you've been waiting for ages for a meeting to start, you'd like to say this to say the meeting has finally started. The second example is similar. Kātahi anō te kai ka mahora. The food was finally been served. These examples show Kātahi Anō Ka when it's used to say something has finally happened. Kātahi anō te wakatono ka tae mai. The taxi finally arrived. Kātahi anō tā akutama ka maranga. My son finally got up. Kātahi anō tōku hoa ka waia mai. My friend finally called me. So there you have it, Kātahi Anō Ka, and the three ways it can be used. Have a go at using this phrase the next time something just happened for the first time, or if something finally happened. I hope you found the video helpful. Drop me a comment to let me know how you go. Kia ora koutou.